I have had a lot of questions about my mods. Which mods am I using? Which mods are the best? I am getting those questions under almost every single video on YouTube and every single day in the Twitch chat as well. So today I decided to show you all the mods which I use and which are, in my opinion, the best quality of life improvements in World of Tanks. Because I like to keep my World of Tanks clean. I do not like a lot of different colors everywhere, different emblems and whatever popping around me. I do not need that. What I need is quality of life improvements, right? All the mods are actually available on the As Lanes mod pack. So I'm going to leave a link in the description as well. This is where I am getting it from. And the As Lanes mod pack is from the official World of Tanks mod portal, wgmods.net. So all the mods over there inside the mod pack as well are verified, reviewed, and those are legal because it is from the official site, downloaded from the official site. So the first one I am going to show you right now is, I think, for me personally, is receiving Mod of the Year award. It is relatively new. I do not know exactly how new it is overall. Maybe a month, maybe a couple months, maybe a couple weeks. But for me, I added it to my mod list just 2 days ago. And this one is called Demount of Equipment 2.0. And this mod, what it does, guys, is simply amazing. So I have my E50M over here, right? I would like to, let's just say, I would like to set it up with hardening and rammer setup. I do not have rammer available. I do not have hardening available. I have my turbo in this. So turbo, hardening and rammer. Let's say I'm going to set it up like this. And previously, or if you don't have this mode, what I'm about to show you, what you usually do is, I would like to put bounty rammer on it, but this, you know, all 14 of them are occupied. So you look at the list, where can I take it away from? Maybe from Leopard 120 or maybe from TS5. And then you go back to the garage, you type TS5 or whatever, and you search for this and demount it over here. But with this mode, let me just show you how easy it is and how fast it is. You simply right-click on the equipment unit and there is a pop-up menu or pop-down menu. Demount from another tank from TS5, and with a simple click it is available for you. And it just demounted that rammer from TS5 without you leaving this screen. I cannot emphasize how epic this mod is and how much time, how much actually useless time. Let's take this from AMX50B and let's put it over here, bam, 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 just like that. How much useless clicking back and forth from vehicle to demount stuff, left, right, and center, it simply saves. It is honestly mod of the year for me, especially if you are playing with many different tanks at the same time. Now, I was able to do that for free. The VOD Plus is active, but for my other account, for example, the VOD Plus is not active. What happens then is, if you do the same thing, it simply asks you how you want to demount. If you have demounting kits, you have to use those, or you want to use those. If you don't have, you pay 10 gold and you're able to do that. It does the same with the bond equipment. It asks confirmation. Do you want to spend 200 bonds or not? You know, just as an example, I can show it to you. Yeah, like this. Let's see. Demount from AMX M454. And it asks the confirmation. If you click demount, you have it over here. Absolutely fantastic quality of life improvement. I have had this idea for many years. I actually have pitched it to Wargaming as well, hopefully, like years ago, already years ago. I had a paint drawing even how it would look like, and it's basically the same. Whoever made this mod, I love you, honestly. So hopefully this comes into the vanilla client in this way as well, because I legitimately cannot see any negative reasons why it wouldn't be available like that in the vanilla client. It is fantastic. So this was the first, the newest, and one of the best quality of life mods I am using and I have seen. Next up, let's talk about the Mark of Excellence. Over here, you can see that in the garage you have the Mark of Excellence visible. That shows your current mark percentage and also the Mark of Excellence for the first mark, second mark, and also the third mark, and 100% as well. Those are the requirements which fluctuate every single day. It resets and recalibrates, and basically you can keep track of your performance. And the same is the live Mark of Excellence counter is also on the battlefield. You can drag it and drop it around where you want to put it. I am personally using Mark of Excellence mode called Lebwa. Once again, many have been asking which is my, or what type of Mark of Excellence mode I'm using. It is simply to keep track what is happening to the mark level if you are interested in marking, and also so the viewers can see the live percentage all the time available right here. But now let me go into the training room and let me show you all the other mods that I have actively working during the battle. So first of all, I'm using 6 cents for 12 seconds. This is not going to affect your 6 cents telling you exactly when you are spotted and what not. What it does, what this mod does is, the first time you get spotted, instead of this light bulb popping up for, let's say like 3 seconds or 2 seconds, whatever it is, it pops up and stays up for 12 seconds. This helps you to, basically, if you pull back, you know that you are not spotted after originally getting spotted. It's an indicator when you can do it again, when you can peek again. And you know, safe counter for yourself, so you do not rush things. But you know what it doesn't do is it does not keep you safe. It doesn't let you know that you are perma spotted. Like right now, you know, I'm perma spotted, of course. In this case as well, the light bulb shows up for 12 seconds and disappears. So just, you know, keep that in mind. It's a little counter for you, makes it easier to keep track if you are peeking some corners and whatnot. So next up, the armor penetration indicator. You can see that we have the flashlight over here as well, but this over here is showing the armor value, the effective armor value, and your penetration on that distance. Some asked, like, is this allowed? I have had questions in the YouTube. What is this mod? How can I get it? And so on. Well, this is from the Slane's mod pack, where every single mod is reviewed and like verified, right? This is from the Wargaming mod portal, official mod portal. So this is what it does, and showcasing the your penetration. Like if I would load heat, it says 340, and the effective armor value right over there, right? You know, it's like the same like with the armor flashlight over here. Boom, just like this. Now, next up, we have the better reticle size. It just makes the overall aiming circle smaller than it normally is. You can tune it in the settings as well. You can make it smaller for yourself. It is simply visual. It is simply so-called cosmetical, because the aiming circle we have vanilla in the game is a little bit too big, bigger than it actually needs to be. You know, it can be confusing because it is bigger than the actual aiming circle where the shells can land. So it's just a cosmetical thing once again. Now, advanced personal efficiency is the thing you can see on the bottom left. Once again, a lot of questions from YouTube have been how can I get this, you know, separated spotting, separated tracking damage, and overall assistance. This is what we currently have in the game. We have the damage, blocking, and overall assistance. This should be in the vanilla client, I agree. So Smorker, would you be so kind and shoot this mouse, for example? You can see mouse, boom, this goes to my overall spotting and also to my spotting assistance. And now if I would keep this mouse tracked, and now please do again. Okay, boom, there we go. All right, 466 tracking damage. you can see that now I have 852 assistants in total, but it separates the tracking and the spotting. This is useful when you have like missions. You need to get like exactly tracking damage as assistance, or if you are doing Mark of Excellence, because what Mark of Excellence does is Mark of Excellence is based on the damage done, the raw damage done, and the higher value of your assistants, either tracking or spotting. It ignores the lower value. So in this case, Mark of Excellence would count your combined as 438 damage plus 446 tracking. It would not count anything else over here. So this is what the personal efficiency does, and also it shows you how many tanks you have spotted yourself, useful to keep track on the mission once again, and also the critical hits right over there. Also we have the battle equipment, which simply displays you the battle equipment. This is, you know, more useful for streamers and for making YouTube videos when people were coming in and asking which equipment units you are using on this or that tank. Now it is visible on the screen for everyone all the time. So just lowers the amount of questions, and also for you, you can see which setup did you take. Like, did you take CVS setup, or if you didn't remember, you know, which equipment setup you loaded into the battle with. And for the battle hits, the mode I'm using, we can, you know, receive couple hits over here, and then after the battle, with the battle hits, you can analyze what the hell happened, right? And over here you can see I'm getting more assistance from Smorker. Smorker should shoot as well. I'm getting more spotting assistance, more tracking assistance. And now what Mark of Excellence would count is, it would take the higher value of spotting instead and ignoring 446 damage thanks to my tracking. If my tracking would take the lead, this is what the Mark of Excellence would count. This is how the Mark of Excellence work. You know, some people have argued that it is stupid, that why it doesn't count both, but at the same time you have to think that Mark of Excellence is based on every single player, so everyone has the same rule. It only counts the higher value. Is it fair? Is it good? Is it bad? Well, you tell me. It is up to you. But it is how it is. So if you had like some questionable shots you received, or you want to look how you hit some of the shots yourself, you can click this button on the bottom right. If you have the battle hits mode installed, this is very awesome to analyze some shots, to analyze some situations. And here you can see me, you know, if you click me, you can see all the shots I took, under what angle, where I was looking with my turret, and where the shots landed. Like this went into the lower plate, 820 went into the side turret from 60 DP. You can also see which ammunition type. Then no penetration over here, mouse hit my side, and mouse with high explosive hit my side as well. And also you can see how you hit some enemies. Mouse into the side, tracking, those were all the tracking shots, and how the mouse was looking and so on. So very nice and the useful mode, and it looks kind of clean as well in this new update 2.0 Garage. It looks way better than it did before, so very good upgrade by the Battle Hits mod team as well. Also I mentioned the better reticle size. You can modify mode configuration. You can modify this over here, and also you can modify the advanced personal efficiency, enable crit hits, enable spotted vehicle counter. You can all disable that. You can also separate the damages, the assisted damages over here like this. Battle equipment, you can deactivate it or make it available only when you press Alt, or you can switch the position left, right, or free. You can drag it along that way. Also, the better server reticle size, you can tune this as well. You can tune this as well by making the correction percentage, by making the minimum reticle size even smaller. just for visual. Once again, it does not affect the game, the server reticle, nothing like that in any way, shape, or form. It is for the visual alone. It just makes it more comfortable, let me put it this way. And lastly, I have the free camera for replays and also for the hanger over here by pressing Shift F3, for example, insert the lead keys to zoom in, zoom out. We have, standard movement keys to move around, then Q and D up and down. And if I press P, then I can make the camera smoother as well. This is, just a free camera. This is more for recording purposes, especially in the replays to get different angles or to simply fly around in the garage. Right over here, just like this. And I think this is the customization hanger over here. I think so. So, this is just for the visual ones again. And those are all the mods. As I said, I like clean World of Tanks. Most of them are for quality of life. There are many other good mods as well, but this is what I'm using, and those, in my opinion, are the best to use as well. Do still keep your World of Tanks clean and crisp. It is getting better, with him adding many features from the mod packs into the game already as well. But yeah, let me know which mods are your favorite, if you use any at all, if you do not use any. Just say I'm going full commando in World of Tanks. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope it was informative, helpful, and I will catch you next time with something else. Adios!